Alright, today I'll be making Spanish meatballs. It's really a simple recipe, very authentic. I'll be using 400 grams of minced beef, 400 grams of minced pork, 1 carrot, 1 onion, 4 or 5 cloves of garlic, and some other spices. I'm also going to use a spice blend for the Spanish meatballs. Okay, I'm going to finally chop all the vegetables, preferably in a blender. Onions, carrot, garlic. The first thing I've done is to run the vegetables in the onion, the carrot, the garlic in a blender into finally chop them up, and then I'm going to fry them up a little bit in a pan before I add it to the meat mixture. So let's start doing that. Okay, I'm gonna add 2 to 3 tablespoons with olive oil into the pan, heating it up. Alright, the oil has come up to temperature. I'll be adding the vegetable mix. I'm gonna saute this until the smell of raw onion has been disappears. Just take a few minutes. Soften this up. Lovely smell. Okay, the veggies has been softened up. The smell of raw onion is gone. It just smells like very good. I'm gonna set this aside and let the vegetables mix settle down and cool down. Okay, for the Spanish meatballs I'm gonna use a spice mix. It's a pre-made here in Norway. Bought it from a place called Verdensmat or World Food. I put a link into to their web shop down in the description box. But probably they only sell in Norway. So, but if you're interested, you can always send a request for them. It's called Albóndigas spice mix, meatball mix. So it's consists of cumin, pepper, clove, garlic, onion, nutmeg, and ginger, and some salt. So I'll be using a heapful spoon of this spice. So interesting though. The smell is actually fantastic. A distinct smell of cumin. So yeah, it'll be cool. I'll try. I look forward to try this. Okay, time to get the hands dirty. The sauteed vegetables have cooled down. We're adding just about 400 grams or 400 grams of minced pork and 400 grams of minced beef. Also adding the sauteed vegetables. Be adding 1.5 teaspoon with salt. And topped or a heapful of this meatball mix, spice mix. Oh, smells good. And then add egg as a binder. Right, just start mix. There are probably several other ways to make these, but this is the recipe I'm following. Time to start to make the meatballs. I'm going to use just about make them at the size of a little larger than a golf ball, I guess. Oh, smells fantastic. If you don't use that that Spanish meatball spice mix, this would quickly end up as Swedish meatballs. And no harm intended, Lasse. I think instead of using that meatball spice mix that I was using in this one, you probably can find it. You mix it yourself, and I think every Spanish home with a respect for themselves has a recipe for this. So I think if you Google it, you will find out how to make one. Okay, time to roll up these meatballs in some flour. Coat all the sides. Looks more like cookies at the moment. I'll be using medium heat. I'm going to fry all of them on medium heat until they almost done internally, cooked all the way through. Just keep rolling them around so you can fry all the sides. Smells good, looking great. They're coming up, closing up to finish. Right, the meatballs are at the doneness I would like to have them. They're almost cooked through. I've turned the heat down. I'm going to let them put them aside and start the preparation for the sauce. Okay, I'm going to start to make the tomato sauce. First of all, I'm going to finely chop some onions. It's one onion, but I have only a small one, so I had to use two. I got some finely chopped garlic. I'll be using that meatball spice, and a couple of cans, 2 cans of crushed tomatoes. I'm gonna have a cube of bouillon, and I'm gonna adjust with some pepper, and also have 100 milliliters of white wine for the sauce. So let's start cooking. Okay, adding the chopped onions. Just gonna soften this up real quickly. Garlic, just about 3 cloves, 4 cloves. Adding in the bouillon cube. I'm using beef bouillon. Just the bouillon cube is melting in. Then I'm adding the white wine. The dry white wine. Smells fantastic. You can also use water if you don't have white wine. Now I add the crushed tomatoes. Pecans. Mix this in, mix it good. Then I'm gonna bring it up to a simmer and let it simmer for 15 minutes before I do anything else. Oh, I forgot. I'm gonna add 3 tablespoons of that spice blend. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna bring it up to simmer for 15 minutes and then I'll come back to you. Okay, it's been simmering for just about 15 minutes. It's thickened very nicely up. I think I'm gonna add just a little bit of water to thin it out. Because I'm also gonna have place the meatballs in there. Let them simmer with. But this sauce is supposed to be kind of thick, so don't make it too thin. Okay, the meatballs are going in. Now we're let them heat up. I just flip them around a bit in the sauce just to get an even coating of the build some flavors. Alright, I'll bring this back up to a boil and then let it simmer for 10-15 minutes. Oh, simmering nice and good. Okay, the Spanish meatballs are ready. I've made some patata bravas on the sides. Added just a little bit of salt, have a good taste amount of tomato sauce, and let's go for the taste test. Okay, the dish is finished. I made patata bravas on the side. It's time to do the taste test, I guess. Hang on. Okay, the patatas or the Spanish meatballs are done. Took the liberty of making myself some patatas bravas on the sides. So let's do the taste test. Okay. Oh, the potatoes were good. And ooh, those Spanish meatballs were really good. Yeah, you guys better try these. So thanks for watching.